Alrighty, hello everybody. So our Wi-Fi is working. Okay, my chair feels weird. Okay, I was like scooted backwards a little bit. Sorry if I sound a little weird. I'm a little congested today, so we're just gonna roll with that. And both things are live. Alrighty, time to share the stream. La 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 la. Un momento. Okay, that was a really funky part to join into. Ping everybody because I'm a little stinky. I'm a stinky man. All right. So today we're doing sidetrack stuff because I still don't want to mine and I kind of have a bit of a time crunch today. So, yeah, we're gonna have to farm for a little bit because I'm not sure what to do Crystal Hollows wise. Well, I am. It's just I need to get like a footing below me before we even start dedicating time to mining. Clear my throat. Also, guys, look at this. Look at this. I'm farming. Really? I'm fishing level 25. Oh my god, look at that. So now we can wear shark armor in the case that we actually do fishing on this profile. It was kind of just like a, hey, that'd be silly if I hit that kind of thing. But yeah, now we're fishing 25, which is sweet. We're also going to use the obnoxious keyboard today because I don't want to bother fighting my other keyboard to see if it works. See, this flower minion kind of has an issue of storage. Change to Poppy. It'd be cool if there was a way to make it so it only gets dandelions. I just took away its dandelion stack. Oops. And another thing on this profile is we are quite literally broke. We are down to our last 17 mil. I'm a little, just an eeny weeny bit irresponsible with my money. Let's just say I'll keep it on the sheep. Why not? I equipped the sheep pet a little late, so it's always gonna be low on money. XP. I'll really want this congestion thing to go away though. That'd be super cool. Because I like to breathe through my nose, and it's making it kinda hard. I do want to try hitting farming 40. So I did hit farming 39, and we are a third of the way there. But also, it's only a third of the way there, which is not great. Good, I'll use Wither Skeleton. This boy's almost level 100. It'll be a while before the Wither Skeleton hits 100, but I guess he'll carry floor 7 for a while. I have no idea any of the new metas still. Farming 40 easy. It's a scary number. I'm scared of it. Because most of it's just turning my brain off. I'm scared if I turn it off. What if it doesn't turn back on? Do I even want to bother gathering my blaze minions? Not really. Oh, this is so loud. Just might as well level up our griffin. And I don't really have any super efficient farming thing going on. I mean, I got the mushroom, like the default mushroom setup, but it's not great. It only gives me like 800k XP an hour, which is a fair amount of XP, but at the same time, I need 2.2 mil XP in total. But we'll also be probably doing commissions, or not commissions, but garden tasks. I might as well claim it for the combat XP. Why not? Any XP is better than no XP. Okay. Now we move on to our experimentation table. Heck yeah, I love experimenting. The sheep's gonna take forever to get to 100 because I don't want to do alchemy again. It was fun figuring out how to make it because I didn't watch a tutorial video because I'm stubborn like that. But it took like 2 hours to build it. And I'm not sure if I want to do another 8 hour stream like what I did for Fish the Fish on Galatea. That was agonizing. It felt so good to get it over with, but that was literally an entire day of my life, basically. An 8 hour stream. I think it's like day 35 or something. I'd have to go back into the playlist and see, but we spent 8 hours trying to get Fish the Fish on Galatea for one of our tasks. It was not very fun, to say the least. I'll see what day it is, actually, because I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, it was not a very fun stream. Like, I enjoyed the people that stopped by, said hi, fished with me a little bit, but holy, that was not very great. So it was day 41. If you go to my playlists or my past live streams and look for day 41, that was an 8 hour long stream. I remember that was the last thing I had to do on Galatea before I got released. This challenge has been pretty fun though. And I did just come back from a break, so I don't want to like dive myself into something that's way over in 9 months exactly. I mean, sure, I took like a 5 month break, but I mean, burnout's inevitable. I just want to see if I can get this profile done and over with in a timely manner. I don't want to be 80 doing tasks. So as soon as I want, or not as soon as I want, but as soon as like I feel maybe next stream or something, we could start doing Crystal Hollow stuff again. But I don't want to turn into a situation where I do an 8 hour stream and then just burn out and fizzle and crash. Yes. Yes, it is Doom. It is the Hypixel Skyblock. Doing my daily experiments. Chance 4. Don't I already have? I'm fairly certain I already have chance 4. I do. Bleh. I'm really hoping we get a extremely rare book because we are extremely broke. Co-op spent 1 bill. Damn. Yeah, you could not put me on a co-op. If you watched the last Skyblock stream, the first one we come back to, I had like 120 mil, and then we ended it off with like 17 mil. It was a whole bit. I got defined. I wonder if it pops up. I wonder if the alert box pops up. Please. I spent like an hour figuring it out. Come on. It works. Yes. Thank you, Defied, so much. And I can feed the children in my basement that are totally real. I don't think I can make those jokes anymore, guys. I don't think I can make kidnapping jokes anymore because I got demonetized for endangering children when I don't think I endanger any children. There's no children ever like on the mic or anything or in videos, so I don't understand. It was a whole weird thing. Shout out to Fun. So I don't know. I gotta stay on the low for a little bit. Coming in clutch. That was the first alert box thing. We're gonna hop out of here. All right, see you later, Doom. You should watch the new Gmod video and use your hype points if you're on mobile. If you use your hype points, it puts me on a leaderboard, and I like leaderboard stats. But yeah, I'll catch you later, Doom. There we go. There was like a weird pop-up on my second monitor that made it really hard to read chat. All right, let it ride. You quit the game. That's crazy. I can't wait till I beat this profile. Mobile, what's that, like phone? Thank you, dude. Thank you. Make sure to use the high points. So, like, where the comment section normally is, before you click on the comment section, you swipe, and it should say, like, hype points. Definitely hype it up. Thank you, thank you. I'm such a sellout. Can we get anything cool, please? I don't care about experience. Wow. That was buns, like, complete buns. All right. Our last experiment before we succumb to the farming. So now that I'm trying to, keyword trying to, I know I've missed the last few scheduled streams. Not entirely my fault, but I will take accountability for it. This morning I missed it because I slept in again because my alarm doesn't work. Do not shout out the Apple alarm app that comes with the iPhones. Do not shout that out. Terrible app, never works. But now that I have a schedule, I do want to start doing like more variety games, and you can keep up to date with that in the Discord, you know, or by looking at the schedule. I think I already have the schedule made, but I might change it because I don't know about 7 a.m. streams anymore. I don't know what it is. I've literally yesterday I saw an Instagram reel about someone complaining that their Apple alarm just doesn't work, and then that they almost missed something out. I'm like, how do you mess up an alarm app? Multi-billion-dollar company, by the way. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to start doing more like variety games on the schedules, and you can keep more up to date on which game is what day. And I also want to try like once I gain a little bit more streaming traction again, because I kind of died off the face of the internet for a bit. So I'm not gonna be pulling a whole lot of viewership for a while. But once I do, I want to start doing like viewer streams or something. I don't know, like community games. We can try and figure something out for everyone to join in. I also want to, yeah, start doing other types of games. I think I'm gonna start off with Dark Souls 1. Beautiful game, by the way. It's my favorite Souls game. But I wanna try getting the rest of the achievements that I don't have for it. Dark Souls. And then I think after that, I want to try doing Dark Souls 2, because I've played Dark Souls 2 once. I've never beaten it. I've gotten past one boss and I got lost. So we're gonna basically just do a blind Dark Souls 2 playthrough. And I think that's gonna be pretty fun. Love Dark Souls, it's so fun. And then I'm not sure what we're gonna do after. We might do a Resident Evil marathon, because I've never seen anything on Resident Evil. I've never played a game, never watched a video, never done anything on Resident Evil. So complete blind playthrough for most of the game, or like every game. I don't have every game, but I mean, yeah, I've never done anything Resident Evil. That is my Eclipso. Yeah, I heard about the new one releasing, and it looks sick. Alrighty. Now time to do what the stream is meant to do. So I have about an hour and a half before I have to go do stuff, so might as well do some farming today. Because I was originally going to do a little bit of mining, but I don't know. I'll start doing mining once I figure it out. next Skyblock stream. I kind of got the mushrooms set up. So yeah, we have a pretty stacked stream lineup. Yesterday or last night, kinda, I was gonna stream Terraria Skyblock with the boys, but he was at work for an extra, like we agreed on a time, 5:30 PST. Yeah, he was at work till like 7 and he got home at like 8:30, so just didn't stream that at all, unfortunately. But we will be doing some Terraria streams. Get some variety. Where the hell is this last pest at? Did I walk over it? It's in the mushroom. Exactly. I used to do a lot of variety, but then I started the Skyblock challenge, and then I kind of locked in on the Skyblock challenge, and then I burnt out. But I do want to start doing different games, and I can make different videos on said different games. Why do I have a Guardian pet equipped? What are we doing? Yeah, the problem with variety is that you can't fully capture one community, because by the time you capture one community, they'll only watch you for that one game. Have been asked. 1.21 mods or Skyblock. I've been on 1.21, so we're chilling. Stream safe lo-fi music. Um, 12 hours of DMCA free and copyright free music for Twitch streamers. Please don't be ass. That's all I ask. Just please don't be terrible. Okay, this person that made the video didn't get copyrighted, so. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. How's it going, Ace? Yeah, like using variety games as an outlet, that is loud. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna deal with it. How to prevent burnout on a Hypixel Skyblock? Do something different. I burnt out because I hate mining with a passion, and I didn't do anything to change it. Man, that's crazy. Like, so my channel is kind of an aspect between, I want to say like Vanoss, kind of just videos I record with friends in challenge videos. I really love doing challenge videos. You're only good at farming. Honestly, you just gotta expand. Like farming, you can always do farming, right? But if you burn out, then you're not gonna be doing anything. I'm not super wise, but just changing up the way you play or something, adding challenges. The only reason I returned to Skyblock is for the island lock. I don't think I would have ever touched Skyblock with a 10-foot pole if it weren't for this challenge profile. I don't know. It just never seemed interesting. I forgot to do my visitors. Now play Gmod. And also, I don't play Minecraft off of stream, really. Like, I record the occasional video, but I can't remember the last time I played Minecraft. I guess it was the Cobble Crew SMP that I did with Sibo and a few others. Oh, yeah. Like, some people could just never burn out, and I'm kind of envious, but at the same time, burnout is a good way for you to find something different. I want to finish this profile. I want to beat the profile. So that's why I came back to it. It's not that I feel motivation towards doing Skyblock anymore. I really don't. I really don't. The only reason I came back is to finish this profile. Nice show you're selling. But burnout is a necessary thing that just happens. The way you counter it, just switch things up, do something different. Or do that thing differently. And before anyone says that this farm is not optimal, shh. I don't have OBS open, so I can't read both chats. Okay, there we go. Not that anyone's in the Twitch chat. I'm thinking of switching the Twitch out for maybe Kick. I don't know how Kick works at all. I'm mostly multi-streaming. So I started multi-streaming, by the way. I should have pointed that out, but I wanted to try getting 2 different platforms at once on stream because twice the reach, but Twitch does not recommend content to new people. It's literally only the art bots. They're like, hey, I'm a graphic designer. Would you be interested in seeing some stuff I made? And it's just some AI slop that they make. Like, I feel personally attacked that you think my profile picture is that ugly that I would take a AI generated logo. Frankly, no. I would not take an AI generated logo. I think the only thing that's an AI generated was my 10th. Was it 10th? No, 11th grade English essay. Or it wasn't even an essay, it was a presentation. I don't know. Ever like that was the last time I used like AI to do something for me. Sometimes I ask AI questions. That's like, or not for ideas, but for more for like multi-step statistics that I really don't feel like doing. And Jeff, that happens. Honestly, like sometimes you just gotta throw yourself out there too. I use AI for school. No, I actually stopped using AI. It actually is stupid. Like, why do I pay to go to school? Like, I pay thousands of dollars to go to school just to not do anything and learn nothing. My English professor last year in winter, or I think it was winter. Yeah, it was winter. She's like, hey, this essay seems heavily AI generated. And then I'm like, bullshit. It's not, because it wasn't. I don't know. The whole AI thing is stupid. I don't like AI because it makes prices of things go up. It uses a ton of water and electricity. No, I am like completely independent when it comes to paying school. Jeff, that's kind of like you were at the state I was at for like a while where it's just nothing is fun and I just rot. The way to fix that is literally just throw yourself outside and just detox your brain. Because the way the world, at least online, is formed is to completely fry your brain. It's the doom scroll algorithm is just straight. How much slop can I feed you before you turn your brain off and just keep consuming it? It's not just social media. It means like completely everything. Get into like book reading. And then use like, I don't know, video games as like a treat or something. Like I joined a sport. Like I was in high school at the time, but I joined a sport and that like completely fixed my like burnout. I got so bored of video games. The most I would do is get home, open Steam, and just look at the Steam store for like 3 hours, and then get off and go to bed because I couldn't find anything interesting to play. It's not that there wasn't anything interesting. It's just my dopamine receptors were just completely fried, and video games just weren't fun. I have a really bad problem with doom scrolling, so I'm trying to fill in the gaps that I'd normally be doom scrolling by doing something productive like editing. It's really hard. It is really hard to stop doom scrolling. And sure, what I'm doing now isn't much better, but at least like this is doing something somewhat productive in the direction of my channel, I guess I could put it like that. I have a big problem with doom scrolling. It's bad. Like the reason I don't upload uh mostly motivation things. Why I don't upload often. Things take super long to edit because I like to take my time with editing and then I feel like it just doesn't pay off. Oh, we got a shard, right? But I recently talked to another YouTuber. He does Terraria videos, Woot7. I talked to him a little bit and he's like, when you publish it is when it pays off. Not when you get the views, it's just when you publish it, that's when it pays off. Yeah, I'm too busy doom scrolling. No, but I don't know. I doom scroll to the point where whenever I do something, it's always last minute. So I never have time to do more stuff with it. So I've been super busy with school stuff. That's not a lie, but I've been procrastinating my school stuff to the last minute, so I'm forced to do my school stuff last minute, and I won't have any space to do anything else. Okay, this farming stuff is really painful. I need to hit 40 in an hour. So I get about 800k. Where does it say? Yeah, I get about 700 to 800k XP an hour apparently. I'm going to round it down to 700. That would mean that we're still a whopping 2 hours from farming 40. Yeah. I don't know. I've also been trying to find work. It is really hard to find work. Like, I've been doing my freelance graphic design stuff and on the side, and that's been making me some money. And kind of recently, I became a DoorDasher, but I haven't DoorDashed in like 2 weeks because my last DoorDash order, it was $14 tip. Or no, it wasn't $14 tip. It was like a $10 tip, I think. And I'm like, okay, shit, a $10 tip to add up to $14. I accept it. And then it turned into 2 hours of driving. And I ended up spending that $14 tip on gas alone. So I spent 2 hours of driving or delivering the DoorDash and some more just to give them their stuff. Because it's like $4 or $5 a gallon where I'm at. Yeah, it was $14. I'm like, okay, $14 normally is like a pretty big tip. I'm like, no way, this person must be super generous. No, they were 2 hours away. It was for groceries. It wasn't even for food, it was for groceries. So I had to drive 20 minutes to get the groceries, and then about an hour and a half to get to their house. And then I had to do that drive backwards to get home. So I actually lost money by doing that order. So I lost hours of my life and money by doing that. And by no means I have money. I literally just spent like some of my last bank account money on a haircut yesterday that I didn't even schedule. That one, I'm not going to shift any blame, but I don't know. I'm just really socially awkward. I can't say no. So yeah, I haven't done DoorDash in a bit, and I've been kind of busy looking for a job. I don't know. There's literally no jobs here other than working $16 an hour at retail, and I think I would rather peel my like eyelids off with a spoon than work retail again. I cannot stand retail. It's not for me. I am by no means patient enough. Like I worked at Walmart for a year and they took a lot of advantage of me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I keep forgetting we should do our visitors. I'm trying to XP max, so having visitors just sit there forever isn't really profitable. Ooh, hey Jerry. He's unfulfilled Jerry seed. What the heck? 4.1k decline. Sweet potatoes for 20k. $15k for 3. 207. That's for greenhouse. I still gotta figure out the greenhouse stuff. Like, it seems pretty cool, but I really don't feel like getting into it. Like, shut up! Shut up, YouTube ads! Get out of here! Leave me alone. Alright, we're back. There we go. It makes greenhouse so easy. Yeah, it's just another thing I have to learn. I think at some point after I get Fermento, I'll try and figure it out. But right now, I just want to get Fermento to have Fermento, and then after Fermento, we're just going to dive back into the mining tasks. And then we can like juggle between Rift and Greenhouse, I guess, or garden stuff. Because I'm assuming we're gonna need money for what we're gonna do later. Ooh, Fermento, sweet. I need to get a lot of Fermentos because I don't think I can afford Fermento armor. I want to be completely honest. It's about 40 mil. This is about 20 mil. Plus, if I go over to here to find the recipe. Yeah, that's about 10, 11 mil in recipes for each piece. So I'm going to be spending at least 40 mil for the armor set that I just don't have. Also, they're stackable now, but I can't stack the old ones with the new ones. I mean, I'm glad they're stackable now, though. Like, that's a good feature. The condensed ones are not stackable yet, though. Yeah, it is mad expensive. But I spent literally all of my money. Would I be able to afford Fermento? Yes. Yes, I can. Or I could. But I made some financial decisions that are kind of silly. But it was a bucket list item to get, so I don't super regret it. And I also spent another like 20 mil getting Frozen Blaze armor because it was another cool armor set. I think it's in my wardrobe. No, it's not. It's in my fucking museum. But at least we have Frozen Blaze now. Will I really ever use it? Maybe. I gotta find a use for Frozen Blaze first. Like, it might be decent in Crimson Isle. I have no idea. I know nothing about the Crimson Isle. I just know that there's the Berserkers and the Mages. It's literally the default. Do I not have visitor perms for my garden? No, that's kind of funky that I don't. I can arrange that. There we go. It's literally just the default farms for each and every one. I haven't cared to set it up at all. I'm just kind of here. Oh my goodness. Mushroom 20. Send me a trade request. You want some tasty cheese? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, that's so worth it. Oh. Oh, that's contraband. Everyone close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. What happened? Thank you. What happened? Oh, one of my auctions just sold. Yeah. Thank you, bro. You lost like 3 coins. Yeah, my bad, dude. That tasty cheese. Just it absorbs your coins from your purse. Oh, we got Mayor Diana. Since when could mayors visit your thing? That's a new visitor. I'm assuming that's with the new garden update. What do you want, Diana? Voter's badge? Whoa, I can't believe that tasty cheese just ate all of your money. That's kind of crazy. Is with the new update. So 10. I almost bought 15. Voter's badge. Plus 3 votes. Oh! Oh, that's sick. I just don't have accessory pack room. Oh, dear. What's up? Bookworm's favorite book. Oh, snap. I think I already have it on this one. Why'd I just try to... Why did I just try to combine it like that? Okay, so we're getting super sidetracked, but that's literally what I do. Who's a thermaturgist? Hang on, now we're gonna go on a little search here. My bad, I'm selling. You're all good. Oh, there we are. Accessory bag shortcut. That's not what I want. So the other person, Jacobus. Oh, why does everything cost so much money? I'm gonna put that off for now. I'm not spending 8 mil for that. Turn around. Oh, it's delayed. Yeah. This area is pretty cool though. Starter gear. Heck yeah. Why'd I go to my island? Okay. So for Fermento, we need a couple more Fermentos, which I'm hoping to at least get one more condensed. Because then I can use the money to compensate and we can get Fermento and super cool farm stuff. At some point, I do want to put together my own stream playlist because at the same time, if I get copyrighted, that's my fault because I just found the first YouTube video that I could find that says DMCA free. I'm like, we'll trust it. So the story, do not trust random stuff that says copyright free unless you know it's copyright free because 9 times out of 10 it's not. and I can get really unlucky and then just striked, and then you lose an entire portion of your like stream VOD that becomes unusable. I just hit my knee. On 2 condensed fermented. Whoa, no way. How crazy. I might start foraging off stream. I want to try avoiding playing too much off stream, because that's another reason I burnt out, is because I would do majority of the money grinding off stream, which is kind of against the point that if I could do it off camera, did it really happen kind of deal. It just fell from the sky into my inventory. It's like what's that game called on OS? The fruit catcher? Just Fermento catchy. Bobbing for Fermentos. I also wonder if we can get garden level 12, because I want to see what the wildflower or whatever the new collection is about. Wild Rose. Because I know nothing about this garden update other than the greenhouse quest that I did. I mean, if people close their eyes, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's up to you. About 1,000 times worse than Fermento. Oh. Well, I want to see what the collection has. That's what I'm curious about, because I've actually done quite a few collections. So I still need Gemstone, Hardstone, Mithril, and I think that would be max, other than Sulfur, but I can't get Sulfur. I think I just happened to get Sulfur because I nabbed it out of my sheep minion. That was totally not contraband. But yeah, we're about to max all collections that we have. Oh my goodness! Wild Rose. Let's see. Thank you! Wait, I wonder if I could even sell this to the bazaar, because... So, if I go over and look at Wild Rose... Oh, I could buy a Wild Rose now? Because it said that I had to be or I had to research it first. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. Skyblock is kind of funky. Mutations only. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was. Yeah, my bad. I was mistaking it for the mutated stuff. For Rose Dragon? The heck is a Rose Dragon? That's so scary. That's farming pet. Oh, so it's like the Jade. Oh. Okay, that's cool. It's nice that they're adding more dragon pets. I like that. It's actually pretty cool that they're doing that. So they have a farming, mining, and foraging one. And I mean, technically, the mining one is combat too. They should do a, I guess it would have to have dragons. I was gonna say, if they do like a blue hydra for fishing, that'd be pretty cool and on theme. Okay, we gotta do some pests. the pest update where it's 3, or no, technically that's because of my pest fortune. I'm not sure. I find pests annoying. I mean, it's literally in the name. It's called pests. Like it's neat that it gives you ways other than farming to get crops. And I can see how it could be useful in getting farmed, but it's 6 now. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Because I think it was like 4 or 3. Yeah, it was 4. Okay. And another reason I want to set up my own stream playlist is because I won't have to deal with YouTube ads that I have to mute because I am not sponsored. And yeah, that's pretty good. I thought you were talking about pests as a whole. Let me type back in OBS. I keep forgetting. I should read chat in case someone's still there. Did I ever finish thinking about Kick instead of Twitch? Pest farming sucks, but it makes a lot of money early game. Yeah, I could see that because getting crops is kind of difficult. Oh, you're still here? No way. Oh yeah, I was talking about something about Kick. So I'm not sure what I should have my secondary streaming platform as because ideally I want something that extends my reach as a content creator. Yeah, I know you're on my guard. That's why I pretended to be. So I pretended to be surprised. You're still here? What? No. But I don't know. I don't really remember anything about Kick. I don't even have a Kick profile or anything. So that's something I have to research because Twitch, I mean, I don't like a lot of things about Twitch. Stop me saying that. But Twitch has a few policies I don't really like, and then also they make smaller streamers buried behind the bigger ones. So they always recommend the bigger streamers and the smaller streamers. The only way to actually get viewership is either striking gold, getting rated by somebody much larger than you that you might be able to take an audience from. When I streamed Geometry Dash on Twitch, I got rated by a Geometry Dash mod named Osk. Shout out Osk GD. That guy was goated. He rated me a few times, and each time my viewer count would go from 30 to like 100 or something like that. I don't know. It was a lot. But that's the only way to go anywhere on Twitch is either by already having a platform or getting rated by somebody with a platform. It does not recommend you whatsoever unless you're doing some super niche game where you're the only streamer. But chances are, if you're the only streamer, there's no viewers. I don't know. Twitch is really hard to go anywhere with. I don't know what it's like for Kick, so who knows? I might keep streaming on Twitch because I'm already a Twitch affiliate, so I actually get paid from people watching my streams on Twitch. Unlike YouTube, YouTube is mostly memberships and super chats for revenue, but Twitch actually pays me like off of ads, which is which is nice, guys. Hopefully this year we can get monetized on YouTube. That'd be super cool. Like a childhood dream. I've been doing YouTube for going on 14 years this year in November. I think it's November 5th will be my 14th year on YouTube. All right. See you later. I'm going to be here for a while. I already know that. We got about like 45 more minutes. And honestly, I don't mind just doing some talking over some lo-fi gameplay and the constant dings of my fungi cutter going over the mushrooms. It's pretty relaxing. Plus, I get my little commentary out. All right, have a good one. I'll see you next time. Oh, Jacobus is here. Hopefully, he gives me an accessory slot. I don't know if he does or not, but we can hope. You too, man. Later. Come on, Jacobus, give me it. Aw. 5k XP, not worth. Chain baked potatoes, 15k. I almost bought 15 baked potatoes. Lynn. Flour. I mean, I might as well do them for the... I just remembered that we have milestones we have to meet. But also, I don't want to waste all of my money, because then I won't be able to get Fermento. And that will be a problem of its own here pretty soon. I'm thinking that we meet the cutoff point of Fermento. And if not... Oh, sweet, we got another. Heck yeah. So I really don't mind these kinds of days or streams where it's, or at least the Skyblock streams where I just don't really do much and I just farm or do something. I'll probably revisit foraging. I might do a foraging stream or something where we actually make the money, because when I do turn this into a video, actually, I'm thinking pretty soon I'll start working on the first part of the island lock video. Because I realized I won't have to download every single part of every single stream, as I only need to gather highlights of it, so frankly, instead of the 10 3-hour long streams that we did, I'll only have to download maybe like 6 of them. Which will make my life a lot easier. Ugh. And I'm tired. We're having some big frame drops on the stream. I still have to fix that. I don't know what's wrong with my OBS lately, but it's been having a lot of frame drops like those, and it's not really very fun. I don't think it really ever happened when I used Streamlabs, but I'm sure I have a few things tuned too high for recording that I just didn't change for streaming. I will definitely have to change. And I'm hoping to find some work too, at least part-time, so I could do part-time YouTube, part-time actual job, so I can actually upgrade a lot of my assets. So like streaming assets, I want hopefully soon to get a PC upgrade. I already have it like thought of what parts to get, and it's pretty expensive, but I've optimized it in the way where I can record basically any game seamlessly, stream basically any game seamlessly. And now I just have to get out of the idea stage and actual, like, how am I going to get that money stage? The job! My bad for the jump scare, guys. And another idea with that, other than the assets, is that I can hopefully get an extra editor so I can actually upload more rather than relying on me streaming, recording, and editing. And with one of my friends editing whenever he feels like it, we can actually get someone to edit a couple of videos here and there that either don't have time to edit, don't feel like edit, too lazy to edit. I don't know, stuff like that, so I can maintain the quality, but also up the quantity. You know what? Because usually it's like, which one do I choose? Do I choose quality or quantity? I can't really pick one. Because there's no point in having low quality videos. I like making videos that I like to rewatch. Like I've seen the Gmod video like twice already. It's so funny. I love that new one. But the old Gmod video, that one was just straight. The old one, I'm so glad it popped off. I'm so happy that it did, but I hate that it's that video that was the one that popped off for my channel, because I don't know. I feel like it puts such a bad impression of me. Like, sure, nobody actively thinks like, oh, that guy sucks at editing, but that video I literally made in like 30 minutes, including the recording time. I recorded it, cut it, add a literal text as an intro, but it also doesn't mean it wasn't a good video. Like, I will say it was a funny video, but the editing quality was subpar. It was 6 minutes long. The video is 6 minutes long, whereas like most of my other videos are more long form. And obviously I want those long form videos to do better, because 6 minutes to a 12-minute video is twice as long. And if one person watches 6 minutes of video, that's half as good as if one person watches the entire 12-minute video. And then just imagine like a 30-minute video, which is 5 times that. And as for like stages of my channel currently, I came to the conclusion that I need to spread my like wings, branch out the roots, and spread from the. I almost threw that, but I'm gonna start streaming, hopefully regularly. I'm gonna start keeping an active schedule, try to keep on top of it. Obviously, there's gonna be times that I don't stream, and it's okay. I'm not gonna be too strict on myself about it, because being too strict just makes me not want to do it, and it's supposed to be fun. I might make. Man, I gotta quit yawning. Holy. Haven't had an energy drink yet. I'm running off sparkling ice right now. The pineapple and coconut. I love pineapple. Pineapple's so good. It's so good. I love pineapple. I also can't stand how my nose is runny. Like, I'm sorry if you guys get irritated at like sniffling sounds. I literally can't help it. There is like a cartoon snot bubble coming drooling down my nose that I have to sniff back up in there. Obviously, I'm obviously not like genuinely, but I'm having a hard time breathing. I already have asthma, so ugh. Breathing's always been a hard thing. One of my pet peeves is hearing people breathe. So, especially myself, so I try not to pick it up on audio so you don't hear me breathing, but it just irritates me when I watch it back and I just hear myself sniffle, or when I talk and it's nasally. I can't stand that. I don't know. It's just something that I always irritated me about myself is when I commentate over stuff, I can't say certain words without sounding super nasally. It's usually like M's and N's. I've gotten a little better at it, but usually when I write an intro script or something, I avoid words that have those kind of nasal sounds because I physically cannot stand it. I also want to figure out a way because you guys can almost always hear whenever I type on my keyboard, even if it's on my quiet keyboard, you can always hear it. Not because of the keyboard, but because of the vibrations from the desk to my boom arm. So I need to find out how I can engineer my friggin' boom arm to not pick up the desk vibrations. My guess is by adding like a bit of impact resistance to it, like some foam under, or maybe even loosening up the boom arm. But then if I loosen it up too much, it falls over, and then I lose a $120 microphone, which is also not the plan. So I want to try avoiding that as much as possible. Oops, I accidentally tabbed out. I whipped my mouse too far, too quickly. Another type of streams that I want to try doing is something a little bit different. I want to try doing streams where I'm just editing or something like that. Obviously, I'm gonna have to think of things I can do for it because I can't show everyone every part of every video because at least in the Gmod video there was some very inappropriate stuff that I could not have on YouTube, so I had to censor it. But how am I going to censor it live if I'm editing a video on live? Maybe when I'm making thumbnail, we have like a thumbnail making or not montage stream where I do my thumbnail commissions. I can set up like a Fiverr or something because I make all my thumbnails and I make a few other people's thumbnails, and frankly, I like them. So I don't know. I might make like a Fiverr or something for it because I'm very private business currently about the thumbnails. And if I do them live, then I'll get them done, obviously. But then people can, watch my process, maybe learn a few things. But also at the same time, my Adobe subscription ran out, so I don't have Photoshop anymore. So I'm like cooked. My last thumbnail was probably like the Gmod thumbnail that I made last night. I made it pretty quickly, but I made it using DaVinci, like the video editing software that I used. So I'm trying to learn DaVinci so I don't have to rely so much on Adobe products. But something that I haven't found an alternative for yet is Photoshop and Illustrator. Oh, we got another Fermento. Sweet. Actually, hold up. I'm going to pull up my Twitch real quick just to see how that one's doing. Because I have my YouTube tabbed open, but I don't have the Twitch tabbed open whatsoever. Click to reload player. This video download was canceled. Please try again later. What? Okay, I guess my Twitch stream's broken. Oops. That's an oopsie. I was wondering, we have 13 viewers right now, which is really good for just coming back, in my opinion. Thank you guys for all being here. Everyone just chilling. How's it going? The pest farming. I don't like pests. We're trying to hit farming 40 currently. I'm at 72%. I'm on a bit of a time crunch, so we only have like 29 minutes left. So I'm really on a race against time here. Waiting for pests to spawn, waiting for visitors. Oh, speak of the pests. They make the big bucks. That's what people have been telling me, that pests make a lot of money. I don't know any of the new like garden metas because I am just now coming back from like my hiatus of Skyblock. I'm currently just farming my life away as I commentate over random stuff that's on my mind or I'm thinking about. It's pretty chill, pretty chill. But I keep yawning and it's irritating me. I need to stay awake. I guess I could be doing the Jacobs contest, but I don't know. I need XP more than anything. I also would like to hit garden level 12. That's another thing that I'm thinking about, is garden level 12. We're getting fairly close to it, but also fairly close is also fairly far. At least 90 to 95% farming. Yeah, I was thinking that like we've been getting close. Like sure, my XP counter in the top left isn't too accurate, like 800k an hour. That's not too far off, but it's not too accurate because it doesn't account for other stuff, and it also doesn't actually track my XP per hour. I'm fairly certain it just takes how much XP I gain a tick and multiplies it to account for an hour. Because if I stop mining right now, it goes down to 0 fairly quickly. Yeah, it just goes down to 0. Which means it doesn't actually track it correctly. How's it going, Zia? We're farming away. Surviving. I'm doing everything except for my actual island tasks for Crystal Hollows because I really don't want to today. Today, just a chill day. We farm. We farm away. Next stream, we'll definitely catch up on our Crystal Hollows tasks because I was gonna say if that's a YouTube ad, I am muting that, John. Farming is alright. I've been enjoying the stream though. Like I've just been talking about stuff while farming with some lo-fi in the background. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the stream. I've talked about a few like channel stuff that I'm thinking about doing. No ad blocker. I have an ad blocker. It just doesn't work. Change to raw pork chop. 325 farming actually. I think this is for a quest. I don't remember. Change in potato. 37. Just kept installing new ones so you do get. That's a strat. So I use Opera like any chud does. That sounded really mean. I'm sorry, but yeah, I used Opera, but then that's around when YouTube is like, hey, so if you have an ad block, we're just gonna make YouTube not work. Thank you, thank you. I took so much time and effort into making these farms, like you don't even know, like hand placed. I even put the cobblestone fences up. I hope you like it. It looks pretty sick. I hope when I get monetized, you guys turn off the ad blocks for me. That would be like the highest honor ever, is that you have a YouTuber that you just respect so much that you watch the ads. Unless it's a 3-minute long ad, then I understand skipping it entirely. How's it hard work? Exactly. No amount of fame will make me turn my ad block off. Damn. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts where it hurts most. I can't get my 9 cents per minute of ad you watch, or however much it is. I don't know. I know it's way less than that, but you're telling me I can't profit off of you? What? What? No. Right now I'm doing YouTube for the love of the game, but the moment I gain fame, I'm searching up on all of you guys. Kidding. Mm, eh. Nah. I don't know. I have fun making videos. Like, my goal of YouTube is to make videos that I like to rewatch. And also, it's very cool to see my subscriber count go up. Big fan of that. I get it's either casinos or into. Dude, I get these. I can't even. I don't even think I can say that word, but I get these not very safe for work gotcha game ads. That's like no download required. I don't. I can't really describe it because then the stream goes bye bye because YouTube doesn't like it. Like, YouTube, why can I not say? Why can I not describe the type of ads I get, but you recommend these ads? And before anyone says the YouTube ad algorithm works around the stuff you search, dude, I do not search any of that stuff. Is that any music over my gameplay? That's fair. I feel like that's where everybody kind of starts off. There's a difference between having fun editing and being obligated to edit. And if you don't have fun editing, you're not really gonna edit a whole lot. But I have always like I used to do Fortnite skits where I used to like edit it, like over the top edit it on Share Factory on PlayStation. Don't even get me started on Share Factory. Share Factory was goated. But I like seeing what kind of stuff I could do to make the clip look better. Sniffle, but Fortnite. Exactly. It was my first ever Fortnite skit was called Why Durr Burgers Can't Win. It was season 5, the Durr Burger skin just came back. Mixer OG. But also, the problem I figure that most people have with editing, or when they begin editing, is how do I learn the software, or whenever I try making something, I run into a kind of problem. That's what I've had so far with DaVinci coming from Adobe. I am a big Nepo baby that started with Adobe, probably shouldn't have, or I didn't start with Adobe, but PC wise, Adobe's always been there because my school paid for it. Not pest farming L rates. I'm not trying to make money, man. I'm not trying to make money. I want XP. Fan's a new visitor, though. Sweet. Like, the moment you open a software, it looks like how the console of an airplane looks when you first take a look at it. Like, I'm trying to learn DaVinci currently, and I'm basing it off of my expectations of Premiere and how Premiere works, and not only is it like a toxic way to learn things because one, you're basing it off of something that's clearly not. So I'm never gonna find it. XP rates, it's not the same. I don't know how to do pest farming, man. I'm just now coming back. But honestly, I think the like first step to learning something is experiment and research stuff. Like as annoying researching is, I've looked up like 3 DaVinci tutorials so far because for some reason I could never get it to work. Should have never left. My bad. I skyblocked myself into a burnout. I should have 100% stayed on streaming Skyblock, and yeah, that's just on me. I got really busy with school stuff and doom scrolling, so I had some priorities to take care of, you know. The reel's calling my name. But I think the first step of editing is putting a clip in, learning how to cut it up. That is the baseline. Now look at us. I did a farming 17 hours. Oh, I'm sorry. Would the I wonder if I never left, would the island lock be over by now? We would have to be pretty close to being done with the island lock if I never stopped. And once the island lock is over, we'll just move on to a different challenge. Maybe different game, different challenge for a different game, maybe. Who knows? At least Inferno Kudra running in place like. Yeah, the Crimson Isle tasks are gonna be pretty annoying. I want them to be more skill-based than time-based. I think that's my biggest problem with the island lock is when I tried coming up with Crystal Hollows and Dwarven Mines tasks, I went purely because it's difficult to get. It doesn't take much skill, it just takes a lot of RNG and a lot of time. So that's island lock. Yeah, honestly, when I'm pretty excited to start editing a few of them. I'm gonna probably I know this isn't set in skill this time in this game. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. My most favorite part of the island lock was probably Galatea and the end island. I say the end because I actually felt like I had to learn stuff and try, and the trying paid off. Like when I fought that tier 3 Enderman, nobody thought that I could beat it. But sheer determination, I miraculously beat the tier 3 E-Man when nobody thought it was possible. They're like, oh, let me carry you through it. Nah, I got it. I got it. My least favorite part of the profile, however, that one's pretty easy to discern. And it's easily any mining island. Sorry, not sorry. Gold mines, terrible. I hated the gold mines. Deep caverns wasn't too bad. But like that's super cool. I want to go back and like post it on like shorts or something, and then maybe you'll pick up traction, and then I don't know, maybe people will be like, "What? You could do that?" And then they share it to other people, like, "Hey, look at this. This person can do that." They're like, "Nuh-uh," and then I get like quadrillion subscribers because that's how it works, right? But I think that's my biggest Skyblock achievement was that tier 3 E-Man or that tier 5 Revenant. That tier 5 Revenant was, I want to say, pretty impressive. I think even that tier 4 Revenant that I did was it tier 4 or tier 3 Revenant? I can't remember, but I did it in mercenary armor, like 3/4 or 2/4 mercenary. Don't tell him about aura. I don't even want to know what aura is. That sounds scary. But I feel like I definitely needed that break from Skyblock because I was kind of losing not only my mind from just mining, but I was also losing the point and purpose of the island lock. It's not to become super rich. It's not to become super endgame. It's literally to just do the island tasks. Like, I know I'm farming when I don't need to. I know I fished for an hour yesterday to get fishing 25 when I don't need to. But at the end of the day, this profile isn't meant to be progressed to the end game. Yeah, there's also, yeah, if I'm not having fun, there's no point in doing it unless obviously if I get paid to do it, it's a different story and it becomes some sort of like obligation. But that's for like larger YouTubers. Like one of my favorite YouTubers, The Backlogs. He does Dark Souls challenges. He makes some really good videos, so I recommend it. I recommend checking it out. I gotta sneeze, and it's not gonna be very fun. But now that I mention I have to sneeze, I don't have to sneeze anymore. That's a cool feature. Why did they just vault my sneeze? And I also do want to do different challenge videos. Like, I want to do a few Terraria challenge videos. Currently doing the journey mode, 100% journey mode challenge, which will take a while. I have part 2 fully recorded. I just need to edit it. It's going to take a while to edit. But it's probably not going to be my next video. I'm thinking that I do something different for my next video. I still have the 1,000 times speed Minecraft video, video 3. I missed a rat. Oh, dang. Okay. That's what you meant. Got it. Like the Gary's mod video I just uploaded. I recommend watching it. I had so much fun making that video. Like, sure, it's not really up to quality standards. Island locked. I mean, one island at a time. That's what I'm doing. Island licked. I don't know nothing about licking islands though. Wait a minute. I know dang well the moment I buy that nether wart. Okay, never mind. I'm just crazy. Overgrown grass, nice. Oh. Oh, you're talking about me. Sweet. Heck yeah. How cheap Mossy is? I don't know. I don't know how much it originally was. 392 cocoa beans. I mean, it is 7 mil. I mean, I'll take it. 40 mil per outlet. Damn. Damn. 7.2, 7.7. I'll just put it up here for now. I mean, I'll take any money that I can get. Okay, we have about 10 minutes left, I think. Roughly. I think. 10 minutes left and we're 86. Yeah, we're gonna be cutting it close. I might have to switch what crop we do, just so I can get the milestones. Whoever guessed 95% to 40 might be right, by the way. I mean, I might be able to extend the stream a little bit longer before I get crucified or not. I might get a little crucified. Shh. I'll just pretend. Okay, so we have maybe like 15, 20 minutes. I gotta milk the 20 viewers, man. I gotta milk the 20 viewers that we got. Let's just sell out. We're at 80. We're almost at 89. So, y'all think I should swap crops? Because I'm thinking might be worth it to switch crops just to get the milestones out. But also at the same time, if we switch crops, then we lose the 11.9 farming XP per mushroom. The jetpack rat thing. That's fair. That is the most like billionaire mindset ever. Just for the sake of haha, I have money I don't need. When I say when but I see. If I ever get to the point where I have excessive amounts of money that I just don't know what to do with, I'm just gonna buy random shit. I don't know. That's the kind of like mindset I have. Is that I either donate a lot of it, I give away a lot of it, or I just buy random shit I don't need just for giggles. Like, what do you mean I can't have a mansion built entirely out of Legos? Or like those like mega blocks or mega bricks? Telling me I can't have a roller coaster in my backyard? What? Oh no, I'm talking about real life. Like I'm getting flashbacks to like prime vlogging YouTube where what was it? I think it's Unspeakable Gaming that had like a giant mega brick house or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, in Skyblock, I'll just get a I'll just get a roller coaster on my island. Heck yeah. Yeah. I used to watch a bunch of Unspeakable Gaming. Dude, he was goated, but I stopped watching him when he started doing more like brain rot stuff. I mean, you could also argue that he always did the brain rot stuff, just switched generation of brain rot stuff. Mm, I am by no means up to date with his channel. I think the last time I watched one of his videos was like 2016 or 2017. Maybe 2018. A YouTuber I used to watch a lot of was Sam Gladiator. I remember his what was it, Yandere High School Minecraft videos. Like those were peak. What's that, 91? We just need a legendary visitor. That's all we need. Just checked out the VODs. I thought you were the Skyblock Trials guy from 2 years ago. That's crazy. Who did that? It was Vox. I think Voxy, right? I did not mean to copy what his challenge was. I'm going to be completely honest. I did not know who Voxy was until like day 15. Yeah, Voxy. Yeah. I mean, I have to give him credit for doing his challenge. But also at the same time, he's not the reason I did this challenge, actually. The reason I did this challenge was because of region locked videos on RuneScape. Specifically Settled and his Tileman series. is what inspired this. I was originally, so 2 years ago, I guess 2 years now, I actually recorded a challenge kind of like the Tileman, where essentially I have to, every 1,000 skill XP I gain, I am able to walk one more block. But at the same time, there's no mods in Minecraft that currently support that, so I scrapped the challenge because it was impossible to track and keep consistent. But if I ever were, like, I honestly would not mind doing that challenge, where 1,000 XP is one block that I can move. That was going to be my, like, magnum opus of challenges, but I just didn't have the resources for it. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it in the future. Like, I still think that'd be a really cool challenge. But that is originally what inspired the island lock, is the Tileman mode that Settle did. So, my bad, Voxy, I kind of stole your challenge without knowing. The rat is back from where, oh god. It's also another reason that I want to move on to different challenges, is it because at the same time, and now that I know that it isn't an exclusive challenge that I've done with new anti-cheat. Yeah. Funny Max Petras or Ghost Fox, essentially they yeah, I don't know. Like that's a thing in the future, cuz I'd have to have contact with Hypixel. I almost said Amazon. Why was I even thinking about Amazon? But I'd have to know somebody within Hypixel. I'd have to know a mod developer that would somehow have to keep track of the instance I was on, because the problem is that how would it know which island I'm on? And how would it keep track of which blocks that I have and don't have unlocked? God damn. So it's just a lot of what ifs for that challenge. And I'm assuming that I would at least have to be like YouTube ranked to. Hey, dude, it's Jeff Bezos. I haven't ordered anything off of Amazon in so long. I do 50 spent on the rat. That's crazy. If you were in last stream, I would have probably bought the jetpack rat, because I went on a spending spree gold wise or coin wise. And there's also one more challenge that I want to do on Skyblock that I can 100% turn into a video. It is a really short form challenge because it literally gets impossible super fast. It is the one inventory slot. I actually already recorded it, but I scrapped it because I didn't like it. But I'm thinking maybe I can turn it into like 2 different streams or something. Because it's literally impossible to do anything. Come on, we're so close. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna do my visitors. I'm gonna accept all of them. Doesn't matter how much they cost. compacted moonflower. $5.75 carrot. Yeah, whoever said 95% by the time I had to go was like almost exactly correct. That was kind of crazy. All right, I could try milking a little bit longer. Solo F7 with 2 inventory slots. Yeah, it's just the problem is doing the entire profile with 1 inventory slot kind of gets really tedious and really hard really fast because you can't craft anything. And I planned on doing it Iron Man, so I can't craft anything. I'm not allowed to have chests, or any forms of storage, which means I would have to constantly recycle tools. And then I would have to throw stuff on the ground and plan stuff out. I couldn't craft anything because most things in this game require more than 1 resource, or at least, yeah, more than 1 resource, and usually like more than a single slot would hold. But yeah, challenge seems really rough around the edges. Oh, I guess we passed 1,000,000 on the cultivating counter. That's sweet. 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 And yes, I put cultivating on this hoe. I spent a lot of money on this hoe. I might be pretty close to affording the upgrade to the blossom on one of these, but who knows? All right, we're at 97.16. We are so dang close. I'm gonna see how much I can weasel without getting my ear torn off about it. I'll pull in like 5 minutes. All right, I bought myself 5 more minutes. The stash feature, you could, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, is that I'm not sure, like, I feel like the stash, like, I want to figure out if there's a way to disable the stash. Because the stash makes it so, like, what's the point of having any inventory slots if I can just stash everything? I don't know. It's just, like, super rough around the edges. So it definitely need, like, fine-tuned. I'm sure there's also a mod that makes it literally impossible to access the stash, but the problem is that it still goes into the stash, which would mean I can't obtain it anymore if I can't pick it out of my stash. It's just weird. Like, I feel like the idea of the challenge would be pretty straightforward, but there's a few skyblock features that make it pretty difficult to keep authentic. And if you disable, like, if I can't go into my stash, then I lose a lot of items because it immediately goes into my stash and it's just gone forever. Other than that, I feel like it wouldn't be that long either, because even a tier 2 revenant is almost impossible. I mean, if you level up skills, it's possible, but I'd have to like fine tune the end goal, some of the rules. It's just funky. I was gonna stream earlier, but I thought I was gonna be busy at like 2 hours ago, but it turns out I'd be busy now. So I just like burnt time that I could have been streaming, but it's fine. Stuff happens. I'm meant to be recording with a few other people for their channel. I thought it was earlier today, but no, it's actually meant to be like kind of right now, but and then it shouldn't take too long. Usually only like an hour, hour and a half. And then after that, I could probably get to editing another video. Exactly. I also have another really big project for YouTube that I have coming. It's a Terraria video that I'm going to be collaborating with a bunch of other pretty large YouTubers. Much larger than myself, at least. I'll point that out. Not only for the point of clout, like, it's also meant to just be like a fun little challenge. It's a hardcore video, and whenever you die, you pass the world to the next YouTuber kind of thing. I'm hosting it, so it's kind of hard to put everyone together. Especially because I don't really have a big platform to stand on to talk to these people. So they're like, ugh, who's this guy in my DMs talking about a YouTube video? They're just going to use me for clout. Absolutely. I'm kidding, but it is pretty hard to find other YouTubers to collab on. I do want to start doing more collab videos too, but also not to the point where it's only like profit. Like at the end of the day, I make videos for fun. Terraria, yeah, Terraria, I feel like is super overwhelming as a beginner. I don't think I could get into Terraria if I hadn't started Terraria when it first like came out. Because Terraria used to be super bare bones, but also at the same time it was also super complicated. We're at 99.85. We're so close. Will we be able to do what I started streaming for? So 5 enchanted with carrots. I should probably do the cheaper one. 2, 3, 4 wheat. Skyblock level 225. Oh, we got a purple book of progression now. And farming 40. Let's do it. Oh, hold the hoe for. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But we did it. We got farming 40. Sweet. I am probably going to quick sell this, honestly. Yell at me all y'all want. And then we could just sell the other stuff real quick. Oh my gosh. Can I? Okay. It's an auction house item. I'm stupid. I'm also going to be saving these because I don't really know what they're for. I guess it says increases the level by 1. But I'm guessing it has to be max level, and I have no idea. Alrighty. The moment of truth, fellas. I just gotta find where my condensed our stash. So we have 5 condensed fermentos. And we're gonna need 8. We're not for the artifact. We're not doing the artifact, guys. Holy. So I gotta figure out the prices. So I need to buy 7 of these. And 7 times 250, that's 1.75 mil. versus if I buy order Fermento. But who's instant selling condensed fermentos though? So I need 3 more. So I'll just do it real quick. And then we can do normal fermentos and then honestly, yeah, the price difference doesn't bother me. Boom. Now we have 6. This is my first time actually ever wearing Fermento. Or gonna be my first time actually wearing Fermento. I've actually never used it. So now we need the enchanted mushrooms, and I haven't sold any of my stuff yet. And then where's the brown ones at? And now we take our haul. So we need 2, and then I need 6 more browns, and oh my god. Okay. My brain is gone. I'm sorry. Just a sigh of agony. Time to farm for 5 hours. Oh, I'm not even gonna try speaking. I'm sorry. Ay ay ay. Skyblock with its brain melting. So boom, 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 and boom, boom, boom. Fermento helmet. Oh, that's sick. I always really liked the way Fermento looks. It's so cool looking. So you see, another word. We need 30. We're gonna be cutting it real close money wise, and I mean like really close. So 25 enchanted cactus. And then 16 of each mushrooms. Oh, oh, that hurts my chest. All right, appreciate it. If you're heading out, I'll see you. What the heck is Restream IO? Oh, we earned 100 messages today in the Restream chat. Heck yeah, that's a milestone, I guess. Woo! If you're heading out, I'll see you later. We're just about finished here. All of my money. Just play it, and then boom, boom. Carpentry 32. Oh, sweet. Okay, we just need 2 more pieces, and we are running thin on money. It's gonna be a close race. It's mostly the mushrooms eating my money, dude. So easy mutant. We need 40 mutant. Ay ay ay. And then 32 cane. Okay, we're gonna whip out the stack or the stack money real quick. Sell the lesser token items. And now we need the mushrooms. Okay. We've reached the bottom of our pockets. So we need about another, we do the math, we need about another 8 so mil. Okay. Now we're gonna do stuff the tricky way. AKA go to the hub. We're gonna be burning our bits. That's what we're gonna be doing. Because I am petty and we need the money. We have about 15k bits. I want to find something I could sell in the bazaar. Kismet feathers, 1300 for 11 or 1.1 mil. Come on. What can I sell on the bazaar? I'm thinking that the feathers are probably the best. Because the enchants I lose about 800k, whereas this I only lose about 150k per. Alright. We're gonna do that. Hopefully the Kismet feathers pay off. We are literally on a thread of money, dude. Oh. It's fine. I have so many weird stashes of money on this profile just in case this kind of thing ever happens. Like if I literally just go to my, what was it? One of my stashes should be right here. I just have about 20 mil just sitting right here. Oh, I didn't have to use my bits. Oh, I could have just sold my diamonds. Ay, 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 ay. Not 22. Alright, we're going back to our garden. This is a PC mushroom. Need 32. And we're just gonna buy 16 for now. I'm looking at the leggings recipe. So the cut's in the middle. Boom. All right, we're at 3/4. Now we just need to find a way to get 3 mil. And frankly, we just have to sell half of these. I'm just gonna insta sell it because it doesn't make too much of a difference really. And now we go back to the bazaar and then go back to the red mushrooms. Then boom. And I think the last thing I need is... That was it, actually. Alright, the moment of truth, chat. The thing that we set out to do this entire stream that 15 plus people have been waiting for. Carpentry 33. Nah, it's the Fermento set. We're full Fermento. We got the Forbidden Fruit achievement. I've never worn Fermento armor, ever. We did it. We did it, people. So that does wrap today's stream. I streamed about 20 minutes longer than I should have, but I hope to see you all in the next stream. Actually, we're exactly 2 hours. We picked, I think we wore it the exact moment it hit 2 hours, which is sick. But till next stream, if y'all want to keep up to date with my schedule, it will be in the live streams tab. There's this upcoming stream called 24/7 chat. You can also use that to chat wherever, just as silly. Like that stream. I want to see how many likes that stream can get. And once it ends, it should automatically reroute it to that stream, and it will show my schedule. Today is Friday, and so I will actually update that stream to have my next week's schedule. And till next time, people, thank you for stopping by, and we did it. Couldn't have done it without y'all's help. And we can also put like gemstones and stuff on it, which is pretty sweet. So, peace.